Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Dolphins versus Bills NFL Week 3 matchup on Sunday, September 25th, 2022. Here on YouTube, I do tons of free pick videos, so be sure to subscribe to our channel. We do free picks every day, sportschatplace.com, pickdawgz.com, right here on YouTube, as well as across social media and our live shows. And when you give out that many free picks, you're bound to like some games more than others. And to find out which games those are, as well as to get best bets from some of the top handicappers in the world today, head on over to our website, pickdawgz.com, click on the Premium Picks tab. And while you're there, be sure to use the discount code WIN15, that's WIN15, you'll get 15% off all of your purchases at sportschatplace.com and pickdawgz.com. But let's get to this one. We've got the Dolphins hosting the Bills, an AFC East battle for first place. The Dolphins 2-0 on the season, the Bills 2-0 on the season. The Bills, their first two games stretched out. They played on Thursday night, then they played following week on Monday night. So they actually got extra days on the front end, extra days on the back end, but now on a short week heading to Miami, and the Dolphins, well, feeling it after the big-time comeback last week against the Baltimore Ravens. And was that Tua turning the corner? We're going to find out, because in the first half of that game, he had 2 interceptions. In the second half of that game, he was absolutely on fire, finishing with 6 touchdown passes on the day, and some of those just absolute darts down the field. Hill and Waddle, big days. Gesicki getting in on the action as well. You know, this Dolphins team kind of feeling it. But the thing is when they've played the Bills in recent years, they've gotten absolutely flattened. And what we've seen from the Bills the last 2 weeks, kind of against the Rams, kind of hanging around there, had the lead at halftime. And then the second half, oh man, it was like a snowball going downhill. Then the next week against the Titans, kind of, the Titans kind of hanging in there in the first half. The Bills were winning at halftime. And then all of a sudden, snowball going downhill once again. And the Dolphins against the Bills, we've seen that snowball go downhill plenty of times in meaningful games for the Dolphins, in games where the Dolphins needed the win to get to the playoffs. It was basically a playoff game, and the Dolphins got absolutely stomped by the Bills. This is a much better Dolphin team and a much more talented Dolphin team than that Dolphin team. But at the same time, well, this is a pretty talented Buffalo team. And while the Dolphins are getting 5.5 points at home, and it certainly looks attractive to take, and of course, those of you that don't know, I'm a Miami Dolphins season ticket holder. My father got the tickets the day the team started. They're now my tickets. I haven't been to a game in forever, but I am a season ticket holder. I grew up in the stands of the Orange Bowl, Section S, row 38, watching the Dolphins, and part of the reason why I'm talking to you today about football, the reason why I talk about football all the time, Dolphins, Hurricanes, growing up in those stands of the Orange Bowl. But the thing is that, I've seen, the Dolphins own the Bills, for over a 10-year period. They won 20 games in a row against them at one point, but those days have come and gone. And I just think until you beat the man, you can't be the man, as our good friend Ric Flair says, right? So I just got to say, until they beat the man, they ain't the man. I'm going to take the Buffalo Bills here. I'm going to lay the points, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks today, putting your bets in, be sure to use our free betting tools at sportschatplace.com. Our betting tools are 100% free, and the way they work, they show you just how often different bets on the board today actually hit. Then they show you today's odds, and from there, they tell you the risk reward, putting on the bets that come in the most often and pay the most. And that's how you make money betting on sports.